Hey everybody, my name is Diane Gale. Welcome to my channel, Sustainable Slow Living, and today you and I are going to make some pickled eggs together. This is something that my grandmother used to make all the time. I adore pickled eggs. I make them a little bit different than other people because I don't like a lot of vinegar. I've also seen them done in a white brine, and I like mine done with beets. So there's not going to be measurements for this recipe today. We're going to take this quart jar and we're going to put some boiled eggs in it. I'm not sure how many are going to fit, but we're going to see. We'll start with, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we're going to start to put in some of the spices that are going to go into this recipe. So we are going to put, well, not a spice, but we are going to put some onions in here. I love the onions. You do not have to throw the onions out later. You can actually eat them. They're great on sandwiches. So we'll get some of those in here, and then we're going to put a bay leaf in here. I've got a big bay leaf. If you have small ones, you can put 2. And then I'm going to take a clove of garlic that's already been peeled. I'm going to just cut off that end and slice it into maybe 4 slices, just so that I can spread them out around the jar. And then I'm going to take a little bit of mustard seed, and I'm going to put a little bit of mustard seed in here. I might have, I don't know, maybe a 1/4 teaspoon, maybe a little more going in there. And then we'll go ahead and we'll continue to fill this jar up with these eggs. You don't want the eggs to come up below or up above the bottom of the rim of the jar. I'm not sure if we can get one more in there or not. You can kind of snug them in, but you're not going to want them popping up out of the liquid. And then we're going to take a little bit of white vinegar. You can use apple cider vinegar for this. I think a lot of people use apple cider vinegar. I prefer the white vinegar. And like I said, I don't like very much. So I'm coming up to probably about the 3/4 cup mark on this quart. And of course, that's not 3/4 cup of vinegar because the eggs are taking up a lot of that space. That's plenty of vinegar for me. That's how I like them. You can put more vinegar if you really like your pickled products to have a lot of vinegar in them. And then I'm just going to take some beet juice. Now this beet juice just came right from a can of beets, 2 cans of beets. And while we didn't use all of it, we did use more than half. So that was from 2 15-ounce cans of beets. And then I'm going to take a plastic lid. You want a plastic lid because the vinegar in this recipe will corrode a metal lid. And I'm going to turn it upside down a few times and let everything mix up, because your vinegar is down the bottom and your beet juice is up the top and your spices are in there. And that's it, you guys. Pickled eggs. Now these will be ready to eat in as little as a day, but as you let them sit, the beet juice will soak through the egg, making the whole white of the egg and eventually part of the yolk, but making the whole white of the egg a beautiful pinkish purple kind of color. The more that the egg soaks up, the better they are. I'm probably going to let these go for 3 or 4 days before I eat one, and I recommend that you do the same. When I do eat my pickled eggs, I usually just eat them as a snack with a salt shaker. That's how I grew up eating them, but I have used them to make a pickled deviled egg, a pickled egg salad, and I've used them to top garden salads, fresh garden salads. They are delicious. There are so many ways to use them. They're so easy to make. They're a great high protein snack that can fill you up between meals. If you're struggling a little bit, you're hungry, and you know it's not quite lunchtime or it's not quite dinner time, this will do the trick. As always, do your best to get farm fresh ingredients. This is best with farm fresh eggs, but don't let the lack of farm fresh ingredients keep you from enjoying any recipe. I hope you're going to make yourself some pickled eggs. I hope that you are going to enjoy every single bite. And as always, thank you so very much for being here with me today. You and I will get together again, and we will do it really soon.